Hi everybody, and welcome to Traveling with Russell. And of course, I'm Russell, and welcome to a new video. Now, this is kind of interesting. So, if you have followed the channel for a little while, you might know who I am. I'm actually from another channel called I Like Cruise Ships, and I decided to set this channel up a little while ago about my travels. And guess where I am? I'm in Moscow, Russia. Yes, I'm right here, kind of in the thick of things, I guess you could call it. And I'm actually outside Ikea, of all places. Now, officially Ikea said that they're going to shut down operations in Russia, and I just thought I'd come and check it out and see if it's for real. And it does appear that they have closed, so there's actually, the doors are definitely locked. The building's still open and the lights are on and there's people still there, but they're not allowing anyone in to go shopping. So just thought I'd take a little bit of a walk around here, and actually we're right by the shopping center behind me as well, which is called Mega Troplestan. And Mega is actually owned by the same company that own Ikea, and they've actually announced that they're not going to close, so it allows for people to still buy necessities like food, medicine, things like that. But this is actually a huge shopping center, so we'll have a little walk around there and check it out. And we'll just sort of go around the outside here of Ikea just for a second and have a look at everybody sort of not being too happy that it's closed. Okay, so let's go check it out, shall we? So basically these are the main doors here. Now there's actually a lady going to realize that it's closed. They do have a kind of an announcement here in Russian, which says that basically the store closed yesterday or last night, effectively. They're still allowing people to do online shopping pickups. And there's actually this sort of yellow sign that sort of points out, go to the other entrance if you want to do other pickups. And then there's actually the speakers here just playing like a recorded message saying that they've closed as well. Now I'll just sort of point out where we are here. It's kind of the irony. I don't think I've ever seen these flags flying before. I don't ever remember seeing them. They've got the Russian flag flying away there, and then the I guess that's the Swedish flag right next to it. And now I've been here a lot of times to been to Mega Troplestan. Troplestan is the kind of like the area or region, so it's kind of like calling it the name of the place and then the shopping center. But this is kind of the drive up kind of pickup area for Ikea, and obviously because Ikea is closed, the place is kind of deserted. Normally if you come here on any other day of the week and this place is open, you would struggle to be able to drive in these I guess 2 lanes or 4 lanes, I guess. There would be cars absolutely blocked everywhere. Here at this this is kind of just a small part of the car park of the shopping center, and then the actual buses drop off and pick up here as well. Actually, this is the bus. This is not the bus I took, but this is my bus to go back towards where I live, 446. So yeah, now I'm going to welcome everybody to the channel. Now, if you've kind of come here because of me and Traveling with Russell, now of course the whole point was that I was going to make travel videos in and around Russia, and I just thought I'd kind of give you guys a little bit of what it's like today here. And also there's a million of these carts right here, and they're normally you'd be battling to find one if you came here, because pretty much everyone just dumps them in the parking lot. And it's kind of interesting here, they've got all kind of new ones mixed in with bubble wrap on them, so I'm not sure if the store kind of put them outside or what they did, but so this Ikea is pretty much the same as anyone in the whole world. So they've got that kind of entrance on the upper level, then after you've sort of shopped you go down to that kind of kitchen area on the lower level, and then you come out here to where you kind of reverse your car up and then take items away, and then everybody kind of basically figures out how they're going to get out of here. So now actually we're going to see somebody here with some Ikea shopping. They're going to be super happy. They managed to get, I don't know, like a kitchen cupboard or something, or a door. So Yeah, there's what I imagined was yesterday. I was wanting to come yesterday so badly, but I didn't make it out here. But I imagine yesterday people were panic buying, and then they just figured out they don't know how to get things home, so they've just basically left their orders out here. Literally, there is, you know, there's probably about 30 or so, let's call it bulk orders of things, I guess you'd call it. You know, there's literally someone's shopping bag full of stuff right there, or shopping trolley full of stuff. And then there's somebody's taking stuff home. This guy got lucky. He's actually going home by taxi. I don't know how he's going to get these big things in, but he's going to figure it out. Maybe on the roof. Hopefully. Oh, hopefully. Hopefully it's going to fit. One at a time, no worries. The guy... Now what it is, basically they're still letting people come to do pickups of online orders. So if you kind of place an order, I imagine before yesterday, or you've got like back order or something, so you'll see people kind of coming and going here. Kind of. I think there's obviously people who didn't know and want to come general shopping. And then most people have kind of got like receipts and dockets in their hand, but we'll see inside. Well, not really. But you can see there's kind of nothing going on. The hot dogs are closed. And yeah. Now, is it going to be a closure forever? I don't know about that. They've got way too much stock inside to shut the place down. They actually do have some manufacturing here in Russia of Ikea items as well. And they said that they've stopped the kind of production of other things. There we go. He's getting it done. Look at this. We should make just a video on this alone. Guy playing like jigsaw with all the items. He's got like, actually this is a taxi here that he's arranged. It's all gonna fit in. I think they're just gonna have to strap the boot down a little bit to get out of there. But, actually there's a few other staff around as well. I see just hanging around outside. I imagine they don't need everybody here today, I think. So yeah, it's kind of interesting, you know, how empty it is. I mean, of course that would be the way, right? If you came here and Ikea's closed, if you came here on a, I don't know, like on a public holiday, it would be like this as well, but... Здравствуйте.
My friend.
Hi. Oh, more people. Englishki? English? Нет. No English. I always ask anyone if they speak English and they kind of run away from the camera. So yeah, so basically, you know, there's this massive list put together of businesses that are closed or have closed or closing, and effectively this is the only place I found so far. I mean, I kind of knew about this pretty much from the day before today, but yeah, there's still people. It's kind of the lady there in the pink's bringing the trolley to pick up something, and there's only 7 million of them just here. Very typically when you come here on a normal day, you'd kind of find a cart in the aisle of the car parking, and you bring it knowing that there isn't one. Here's one of the older marshrutka buses right here. So this is kind of the bus stop you can take to get back to other regions of Moscow Center and Moscow region. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll go for a bit of a walk inside. So yeah, it's kind of interesting that so this is called Mega Tropla stand. So they actually have on the other far side, it's a bit hard to make out, but just here is a huge supermarket. It's just massive. And then there's the shopping center, which is kind of this middle area. Then over here is the Ikea. Actually, there's not really any, there's never signage for this Ikea. You just know it's Ikea. I guess you kind of know by the yellow and the blue. So yeah, this is it. There we go. Another person wants to go shopping. And every man is happy because wife not spending money now. So yeah, there we go. Everybody kind of thought it was still open one more day. You know, maybe it's open, and it's not. So I think every lady in Russia unhappy, every man happy, because their bank card's not affected now. So let's go inside and check out the shopping center, shall we? Let's go on in. It's actually cold today here, like really cold. So my fingers are freezing now, like really freezing. So yeah, let's just walk through. This guy won't be happy with me filming, so I might just sort of cut it off for a second. Okay, so we'll have a little bit of a brief walk around. We won't kind of go around the whole shopping center because it's just a huge place, but it has a lot of brands that we kind of know outside of Russia. So here's actually Bork. Actually Crocs was just over there. Lush. Well, we know that. Depends on where you live in the world. You might know Pull and Bear. This is in Asia and different places. Levi's. So pretty much what I saw walking around, 99% of all the stores were fully open and operational and selling things. No worries. So you'll see here kind of Levi, one of the great brands of jeans in the world, is fully open. Now the British store Marks and Spencer's is open. So contrary to people saying it's closed, it's definitely not. Marks and Spencer's is a very famous British clothing store, like very much family clothing store. So yeah, that's definitely open. Samsung is open. So yeah, these places aren't closed. Everybody's telling, you know, everything in Russia is closed, everything is not operating, and it's really a big myth. This is Nvidia, which is actually a Russian electronics store, kind of like Best Buy in America, you'd kind of compare it to. In Australia, JB Hi-Fi. So these guys are open. No worries at all. This is the Sony store. Oops, Sony's definitely open as well. These guys are have their phones right here. This is actually a phone seller here, Honor. Now, the thing which everybody's kind of talked about a lot is about Apple. Now, Apple doesn't actually have stores in Russia. They said, oh, Apple stores are closing. And Apple doesn't actually have stores in Russia. They have third-party resellers, which is kind of, this is called Restore. So it's very similar, but it's not the same, if that makes sense. So these guys are definitely here. Now, this is actually Friday afternoon today. So Adidas is open. They said that Adidas is going to close. Oh my gosh. You know, there's going to be no more Adidas in Russia. Big panic. And Adidas is definitely open. Yeah, it's Reebok is definitely open. Here's the other entrance to Marks and Spencer's here. Sorry, I just should have showed the brands at the same time. So now this is probably going to end up in a little bit longer video. I'm very sorry. You know, that's my usual thing if you've watched my I Like Cruise Ships YouTube channel. But I just thought I'd show you what it's typically like here in Russia today and how normal everything is. Everything is open. Really everything. You know, I think only all the ladies are sad that Ikea is closed. Helly Hansen, Reebok. This is the Nike store down here. We'll just see a couple of the stores here. Adidas again. So there's kind of two Adidas stores. I don't come here. I do come to this shopping center. I don't come very often because it's not my local shopping center. It's actually, we come here really only for Ikea if we do come here. Because it's not close to where I live. It's probably about an hour away if I take buses. Helly Hansen, you guys know this, jackets and different things. So yeah, Nike is definitely open. Yeah, the stock is, everything is there. The shoes are on the wall. I mean, they're not empty. Yeah, it's all open, everybody. I mean, don't think Russians are struggling. You know, they're not. Sketches down there. Yeah, let's sort of do a bit of a spin around and we'll kind of check out some other areas of the Sketches, Nike, of the shopping center, shall we? Okay, so I thought I'd just point out the food court here a little bit. They have a big sort of central cafe area. There's Cinnabon right there. There's Menza, which is a sushi place, kind of like fish and sushi place. You can see here by the big shark. I think that's a shark. Yeah, so again, this is sort of midweek, so it's Friday afternoon here. So it's quiet because it's basically midweek still. If you come here on Saturday and Sunday, this place is just rammed full. It's actually a massive shopping center, by the way. It's not a small place when you come here. It is one level, but there's sort of a few upper exits where you go to a different car park to get out of here. Starbucks over here. So this is like Saboro, but it's Sabaro. It's a pizza. Gagawa is chicken. Potato Cafe, I don't know this name in Russian, but it's you get like jacket potatoes with different ingredients. And then famously Burger King and McDonald's is here. That's right, Burger King and McDonald's, they're on the upper level here. They've kind of got their own separate restaurants. So yeah, you know, everyone's just doing the normal thing, coming to the shopping center, coming to the food court. You know, nothing too exciting, you know what I mean? I guess coming shopping's exciting for some people. I'm not a big fan of going to shopping centers, really. You know, I work in them on ships. I worked in them at home. I worked in supermarkets back in Australia before I came to Russia. So I kind of like seeing them for the retail concepts, you know? And just to point out here, there is nobody queuing for ATM machines. So they're telling people that there's like, you know, 1 and 2 hour lines for ATMs. There is nobody queuing for these ATMs. There's Tinkoff there. So yeah, don't panic, anybody who's coming to take money from the bank. There's definitely no lines. Actually, I don't think there's anybody, I don't know, here wanting to use. So yeah, Terimok. This is nice, cheap, like Russian fast food. Terimok. It's good food and it's cheap, but it's a very nice alternative to McDonald's. Terimok. So I'm not sure what this one is in. I don't know what this reads in Russian, but there's a few people queuing for this one, so it must be good. I think they have burgers and pizza, I think. So yeah, let's keep walking around and check out some more of the shopping center and just sort of, let's say, disprove that everybody's here. People have got shopping bags and doing the normal thing, you know, so let's keep walking. Oh, someone's got pizza right there. Big slices of pizza. Nice. What are these guys? Oh, I guess is it Russian food or is it? I think so. A lot of people waiting for this, so I guess it's popular. So as we keep walking around, there's everything is fully operational. Now, the one thing that's probably going to happen in the next 2 or 3 weeks going forward is where companies aren't shipping things to Russia. So where some of the companies have kind of said, oh, we're not going to send products to Russia, you know, so the stores may get a little bit emptier, I guess you could say. Victoria's Secret right here, Swarovski. You guys know Swarovski. This is a really nice Swarovski store here too. People shopping in Swarovski. Victoria's Secret. Actually, there's Victoria's Secret pink as well. Uniqlo is definitely open. Oh, Dyson, Zara is all working and up and running. So yeah, this is kind of almost like a walking video of the shopping center, but I just thought it was really worth coming and checking it out. Victoria's Secrets. Definitely got all of its secrets still. Yeah, it's okay. It does feel a bit quieter here, but again, I'm going to point it out. It's midweek. It's not a kind of it's a working day for pretty much everyone in Russia, being Friday afternoon. So yeah, Canal. You guys know Canal? Canal or Chanel? What do you call it? I think it's called Chanel. Yeah, there's some ice cream here. Oh, look at those ice creams and donuts. Now, if my friend happens to watch this, Nicole, I'm not too sure if she'll catch it or not, but I'll give her a shout out for the video. Here's the Lego store in Russia, or one of them anyway. There's quite a few of them. If you go to pretty much any major shopping center here, they've got a Lego store in some kind of form. So yeah, the Lego store is here. Not too many people inside. So it is a school day as well. Let's just point out that as well. It's not a off day, so yeah, the Lego store is definitely up and running. You know, it's not any different to normal, you know what I mean? They have, you know, wear the mask, wear gloves, but they're not really enforcing the mask rule here too much. This actually wing of the shopping center is all kids related stuff. So we won't walk fully down there. We'll kind of end up at the supermarket at the other end. Gap. Yeah, so there's an entire kind of wing of the shopping center just for kids stuff. It's not sort of mixed in with men's and ladies things. It's kind of just separated. Joe Malone. Yeah, so just usual things. You know, everyone's just chilling out on the sofas. Kind of see that everywhere when you walk around. It's not different. So yeah, Massimo Dutti. So you guys probably know a lot of these brands that I'm pointing out. There's obviously quite a mix of Russian brands in between all of the international brands. So it's not purely. This is the one thing that people are going to misunderstand about Russia, that, you know what I mean, if businesses are going to close down, it's not going to affect most people. Do you know what I mean? Like, there is so many Russian businesses that are still not reliant on outside influence, so getting things shipped here and sent here from other countries. Sephora, you guys know Sephora, part of Louis Vuitton or LVMH. Yeah, it's a huge shopping center, by the way. Let me just tell you, it's not a small place. Okay, so we've made it down to the supermarket end of the Mega, and I just thought I'd show you Ashan here. So Ashan is kind of like a super Walmart, which it actually has food, and then it's got general kind of variety things off in the very distance. And just sort of point out that this is the self-checkout area over here. You know what bothers me the most about self-checkout is when people have whole cart and then they want to do their own self-checkout. And it just takes, you know, like forever to do self-checkouts. But, you know, just people doing their normal grocery shopping, supermarket shopping, you know, checking what they bought, check their receipts. You know, just the normal everyday thing. You know what I mean? This Ashan here, you know, look, I'm going to be honest, I've been coming to Russia for 9 years, and this used to be kind of a cheap supermarket to come to, but you know what, there's so much competition in Russia that it's not necessarily the cheapest place that you'll kind of come to do your shopping. You know, you're going to get some things cheap, some things not, you know, something on special. But I honestly can buy things where I live at my local store just as cheap as coming here. So yeah, I kind of should have pointed that out. It was 64 checkouts that they've got between basically the normal ladies and guys. It's kind of very spread out how they do this. You can see how long. I'll just walk through this one end here. And the one good thing in Russia, they let all of the staff sit down. They've got chairs right here that are doing the checking out. Checking out. Yeah, there's another ATM machine with nobody waiting to use it. So, yeah, there isn't those lines that people keep telling me, you know, there's people queuing for money. Yeah, there isn't. This supermarket's also got some other extra stores here on the side. I guess they kind of lease space to other businesses that have sort of things mixed in. So yeah, let's just have a little walk inside. I'll go in. I won't sort of film the entrance going in because they don't like cameras sort of filming too much in stores. So we'll just walk in and have a look. But yeah, business as usual right here at the supermarket. So I'm not going to do a full walk around of the supermarket because we can do an entirely separate video just of Auchan alone. So if you guys are interested in that, maybe let me know in the comments. Maybe I can come back and do a sort of separate walking tour of the Auchan. So you can just see what everything is here. This is kind of the variety end. So there's probably another 20 aisles or so. Clothes. Actually, here's kind of all of the bathroom things, you know, shampoos, things like that. And then there's toys, there's stationery, there's kitchen, gardening, house, electronics. And it just keeps kind of going and going. Need some bath salts. 24 rubles. Well, these are, I guess these are, like a bath bomb. So yeah, so 80, pretty much 100 rubles to $1. So 25 cents. It's actually easy now for the exchange rate as well, with the way they've put the ruble so crazy that things have become very cheap for people spending Australian money, euros, dollars, pounds. So it's kind of weird how the prices have kind of fluctuated. This is the wine and beer section. So again, I'll sort of just point out that it is midweek. It's not as busy as it would be. It's not quiet because it's, you know, people aren't shopping. People are definitely in the stores. Massive wine section here. Well, I'm just going to see if I can hold my camera a bit steadier. I'm jiggling around a little bit, sorry. Hope it's coming out okay. So yeah, we'll just sort of walk through a little bit more and then we'll see where we end up, let's say. Need some flowers. Yeah, they've kind of got everything here. This middle section where I walked in initially, they have kind of like a seasonal section. So they've got Women's Day coming up, International Women's Day. I'm not sure the exact date, but it's not too far away. So yeah, they put a big seasonal area. And I'm not too sure if this kind of blends in with it. It's kind of the ladies' kitchen section blended in together. So it's kind of interesting. I hope this comes across as something that you want to watch on the channel. I mean, my traveling videos generally... Oh my gosh, it's really bouncing around. Let me just jump back in a second. Okay, I think I might have solved it. I think I had the wrong setting on, so I hope you aren't motion sickness from watching the last 15 minutes of the video. I just thought I'd cut in here at the Rosea chocolate for 40 cents or 50 cents a bar. Lots of different fruit and nut and nutty kind of varieties. This is the candy section right here with all the chocolate. So one thing I'll kind of point out too is there's, you know, I mean, there is people wearing masks. I wear them when I come into shops and into the trains and buses. And it's not really enforced anymore like it was. So that's where you'll see people wearing them kind of on their chins or, you know, just on them, so that people can't say I'm not wearing it. If you were to be stopped, I'm still wearing my mask, it's still on, but it's not on my nose, it's not on my full face. Here's the coffee section. Yeah, we could do an entirely separate video just on the supermarket. It's very interesting, I think it is. This is what I was doing in Australia. Yeah, one thing that's also quite different in Russia is people come here to this supermarket to do their big shop. So they get their basket or their trolley and they do their normal shopping, big shop. Sort of point out here, it's they've got pancakes that are being made, or in the Russian it's belini, pancake in Russian, belini. Yeah, so then you just basically buy it by weight, so it's cooked fresh, and then they just sell it by weight. I guess they put it on scales, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's not so expensive. It's really actually very cheap. So I just thought I'd point that out. So yeah, it's people come here to do their big shopping where they do, like a shopping trolley's worth of shopping. There's no housing or anywhere. Nobody lives in this area where the shopping center is, so it's not the local shopping center or shop for anybody. People have to come here by car or bus. Actually, there's no trains that come here, so it's definitely public buses. Yeah, look, pineapples and strawberries starting to come into season. There's mandarins, oranges. Yeah, so whereas very typically where people live in apartments and buildings, they'd go shopping at their store in the apartment block where they live. So you wouldn't necessarily just come here just for a few items and then off you go home. Especially Ashan, it's dangerous that you'd come in and come for one item and end up buying half of the store, So, yeah, today is degrees wise, it's about -3 to -5. But outside it probably feels more like about -8 or -10. It's definitely cold today than it has been in the last 3 or 4 days. This lady just walking in the orange and green sweater. Can you see there's actually 3 of them in shot now? These guys are doing online shopping orders. So it's not actually for the supermarket. They're doing it as for a private company, that it sends people here to do the order, and then they shop for it, and then it gets delivered. It's called SberBank. There's a couple of other guys doing it here. And typically these young guys that are doing this, kind of people that would do like DoorDash or Uber Eats, then they're kind of they don't know what they're looking for, right? They come for potatoes, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 types of potatoes, or katochkas. So the young guy is looking for, where is this guy now? He's walking around twice. Looking for certain fruit and vegetables, and they don't know where they're looking because they're young, they're not used to going to the supermarket for specific items. So okay everybody, so I thought I'd end the video just about here. Now we did start off at Ikea, we went through Mega Shopping Center, and we're now in Ashan. Thanks for watching Traveling with Russell. Now, of course, I'm Russell. Now, this video was probably a little bit different to how I was gonna make it. I do kind of want to do shopping center walkarounds and tours. I know that a lot of people do find that interesting. Now, I know there's a lot of subscribers that have come over to the channel because of the bus video that I made at Kiev station. So thank you if you've stuck with the channel. Maybe you're gonna unsubscribe now and you're gone. So I hope it's come across okay. I just thought I'd show you what the day-to-day life is like here on the 4th of March, by the way, 2022. Of course, exactly when I'm going, the guy doing the floor is going right by. We're in the kind of frozen section here. So yeah, thanks for watching. Post a comment if you want to see something particular here in Moscow while I'm here at the moment. Maybe I can go and film something that you might want to see. I really do hope you like this video. Maybe it's exciting for some, not for others, but it just gives you that day-to-day feel, just walking around here in Moscow, Russia. So yeah, thumbs up if you liked it. Comment, what's this one called? The thumbs up. Yeah, if you aren't a subscriber, subscribe. I've mixed up all my words now. The overhead speaker just came on. So, and I don't edit things and do things twice. So yeah, catch you in another video, everybody. Bye.